general county.
Okay. I would entertain a motion to provide the $6,000 requested to provide the parking space at the Ranger Park.
You know, before I move, I'll just to let the public be aware of the situation at Ranger. The Parks and Recreation, they've developed a field for that area that is second to none in this county, and the soccer and the baseball teams are sharing that area. It's right adjacent to the train tracks, and currently the parents are having to park on both sides, and people are walking back and forth across the tracks, which is really a safety hazard. In this area, if it can be developed, it would provide more parking in a safer place for the people of that area. And I know that they requested funding for the baseball program because so many new kids are participating in that area. And to have kids participate and have the community come together like that, I think it's a great thing. And I move to provide the $6,000 for the parking.
I second. That'd be an all yes vote. Motion carries. Well, no doubt that the people, all the different volunteers, it's unreal what they've done there at Ranger. But we're just glad we got some money to help with.
Next thing on the agenda is Jim Ball for the Little Harts Creek Water Project.
Welcome, Jim.
Thank you. Good evening. Just real quick, this is drawdown request number 6, and it's in the amount of $224,225.42 for the Small Cities project. Documentation as part of this draw includes 5 invoices from Region 2 Planning and Development Council for grant administration services from October of 2009 through February of this year, which total $3,604.85. 1 invoice from FAMCO, which is their periodic pay estimate number 1, in the amount of $220,620.57, and also a payment resolution authorizing the request and disbursement of said funds. Just a quick update on the project. If you've been down there in the area, they've actually been on site since probably about mid-April. They were out there a couple weeks just doing some bores, putting some bores under the roads and things like that. They actually got started on the main line last week, and if you've been down there, you probably saw them down around Mud Fork, which is the beginning of the project, so they've started laying the line on that. Right now we're looking at the completion date for all the construction contracts is going to be around November of this year. I think we have a 7-month contract period on that one. So, but with that, I'll submit this for your all's approval.
When was the last time you were out there to look at it? When was the last time you checked the project?
I was down last week. I did wage interviews with them last week, and that's your copy. And they're actually, I'm showing them about 6% complete on the project, and that per what they submitted as part of the bid, they're actually just slightly above ahead of schedule right now at the moment. So we'll keep an eye on that, and you know, if the weather holds and everything, I would anticipate they may actually finish somewhat earlier than the anticipated date. Keep going like they are now. But with that, I'll go ahead and submit the payment resolution since that requires full county commission's approval.
Okay. Entertain a motion to provide payment resolution number 6 as presented to Jim Boggs. So, in second. All yes. Motion carries. Since we've got, can 2 commissioners sign this and make it hard for you?
Yes, it has to be a quorum. Here's the complete drawdown packet with all the invoices. You'll have to sign just the cover letter and the expenditure progress page, and then the admin invoices are attached to the back.
This goes along with it.
Yeah, this is just part of that. I just separated this out, so make it a little easy to sign.
We have to have a motion to approve the drawdown request, right?
No, you already did that with the resolution. So no, we have a good contractor on the project, so.
I'll try to be there third, that Saturday.
Yeah, they're doing well. I mean, I was out, and they just been out for a couple hours. I was pleased. Of course, it looked like a pretty good digging too. I hadn't hit any rocks or anything.
While they're signing that, I'm just gonna make a little note of, everyone would see our recycled projects here in the front. This was done as Mrs. Sharp had gone to a conference, and this was something that they had presented to her up there, so she brought that idea back here, and we took it to the schools, and this is from the West Hamlin Elementary 3rd grade classes. And we're teaching them how to recycle different items, and this is the, like, your caps on your pops, your milk jugs, different things like that, and just to teach them to recycle.
Ms. Sharp, you got anything to add?
No, when I came in tonight and saw him, I was really pleased with it because at the conference we learned a lot of things, and I was sitting here looking at them, and they're teaching the kids now the 3 R's. When we went to school, it was reading, writing, and arithmetic, you remember. But now they're teaching them to keep the trash out of the landfill, so it's recycle, reuse, and reduce. So that, and I was looking for that to see these, that they give the kids an idea and they will go with it.
We appreciate you bringing it back to us, the idea.
So if you go this year, maybe you can bring us back another idea.
She's thinking about taking some of this with you, aren't you? Maybe showing it off up there.
Yeah. If we did go this year, which I believe it's in the fall, they'll give you a table, and they don't charge you anything for you to put this place up. I've done it before, did that with a content. So if we get a go, I'll ask them for a table. We'll take these up there. I understand there's a couple more schools that's got some stuff. I'll be anxious to see what they look like.
Okay, the next thing on the agenda is the old business. And Rick McDowell with the EPA grant, the ARRA Green Project Grant, the West Virginia Efficient Energy and Conservation Block Grant.
Trifecta.
So he's bringing in the money for the commission.
Well,
And you're working on it, for sure.
trying. I'll try to move through this stuff fairly quickly. I know I got some timekeepers. Let me talk about the ARRA Green Project. That's a project where we've got 19 homes that are funded through stimulus money. What you've got there is an installation update on the 19 homes. We've got 7 of the 19 that are pretty much completed, except for you have to have a direct discharge sign where the effluent goes into the creek. Those signs aren't up yet, and some of the final reclamation isn't done. But all 7 of those have been approved by the district sanitarian. We've got 3 that are slated for May, so hopefully by the end of this month, we'll be more than halfway done with the project, so it's real good. The other thing on the second page there is a jobs report. One of the things that the state DEP wants, and I'm sure it gets compiled federally, are jobs that are created through the stimulus money, and you'll see that we've got this project, which is not an especially big project, so far has been able to create 4 new jobs and has sustained 5 jobs. And in the first 3 months, we've added a little over $35,000 in total payroll. And each month we'll have a jobs report that I'll share with the commission. Either tomorrow or Monday, I'll do another drawdown request. There hasn't been one since the last time the commission's met. So we'll be asking for some more money to get us through May. On the 13th of May, we've got somebody from Philadelphia, from the regional EPA offices, who is coming down to do an audit about the ARRA project. It's my understanding what they're looking for is to make sure that we're following the federal Davis-Bacon law and that we're also following the Buy American provision. that provision is that all of the stuff that we buy to put in has to be made in the United States, except I think we've got a little 5% waiver for the will. So hopefully we won't have any problems when they come, and hopefully we'll also get them out into